Hello everyone, welcome to How to Malay channel. In this video, we are going to look at the one of the most commonly confused words in Malay, which are belum versus sebelum and lepas versus selepas. Let's get started. Okay, let's take a look at belum first. So belum means not yet. Okay, belum. Not sebelum, but belum. Without the se means not yet. Okay, before we take a look at the sentences, let's take a look at some of the words that I use in these sentences. Repeat after me. Saya, dia, sudah, dah. Okay, so we prefer dah instead of sudah in spoken Malay because it's shorter. So I encourage you to use dah instead of sudah more. Makan, sarapan, balik, dari, kerja, keluar, balas, message, mandi. Okay, let's take a look at the first sentence. Saya belum makan sarapan. Saya belum makan sarapan. I haven't yet eat breakfast. Saya belum makan sarapan. So the word belum is already negative, so you don't need any other negative words. So just use belum and the sentence is already negative. Saya belum makan sarapan. Second sentence. Ayah belum balik dari kerja. Ayah belum balik dari kerja. Father has not yet returned from work. Sometimes we would omit the dari. So you may hear we say, Ayah belum balik kerja. Ayah belum balik kerja. Nombor 3, number 3. Dia belum keluar dari rumah. Dia belum keluar dari rumah. Or you can also say, dia belum keluar rumah. Dia belum keluar rumah. He or she hasn't yet left or gone out of the house. Dia belum keluar rumah. Dia belum keluar dari rumah. Next, for number 4, we have dia belum balas mesej saya. Dia belum balas mesej saya. Dia, he or she, belum balas, have not yet responded message saya to my message or to my text. Dia belum balas message saya. And the last one, dah mandi. Dah mandi. Dah is already, so it's like asking, have you already showered? Or have you already bathed? Belum, not yet. Dah mandi? Belum. Okay, so that's belum. It means not yet, or to have not yet done something. Okay, next, let's take a look at sebelum. Sebelum means before. So sebelum and belum, they are two different words. So be careful when you are to choose between belum and sebelum. Sebelum means before. Okay, let's take a look at the words here first. Makan, jangan, lupa, basuh, tangan, pernah, datang, sebelum ni. Sebelum ni literally means before this, but that's how we say previously in Malay. Kena, fikir, betul-betul, beli, apa-apa. Let's take a look at the first sentence. Sebelum makan, Jangan lupa basuh tangan. Sebelum makan, jangan lupa basuh tangan. Before eating, don't forget to wash your hand or hand. Sebelum makan, jangan lupa basuh tangan. Nombor 2, number 2. Saya pernah datang Malaysia sebelum ni. Saya pernah datang Malaysia sebelum ni. I have come to Malaysia before this, meaning I've been to Malaysia before this. Okay, so in Malay, we don't just say before in this context. So we must say before this, sebelum ni. So in English, we say something like, I've been to Malaysia before. But in Malay, you need to say, I've been to Malaysia before this. So after the word sebelum, there must be something. Okay. Saya pernah datang Malaysia sebelum ni. I've been to Malaysia before, or I've been to Malaysia previously. Nombor 3, number 3. Kita kena fikir betul-betul sebelum beli apa-apa. Kita kena fikir betul-betul sebelum beli apa-apa. Okay, we kena fikir, should think, betul-betul, properly. Sebelum beli, before buying, apa-apa, anything. We should think properly before buying anything. Kita kena fikir betul-betul sebelum beli apa-apa. Kita kena fikir betul-betul sebelum beli apa-apa. Okay, so that's the difference between belum, meaning not yet, sebelum, before. Okay, next, let's take a look at lepas and selepas. Before that, okay, so if you're interested in some slides, okay, so I have up to a total of 200 slides for self-study of the Malay language for colloquial Malay. So you can check out our website, which is howtomalay.com, and click on the link and you will be given the details about the product. And also, if you're interested in one-to-one lessons with me, so you can send us a message on Instagram. So you'll have to go to Instagram and send us a message. Okay, let's take a look at the difference between lepas and selepas. First, lepas. Lepas can mean last or duration ago. Let's take a look at some example before that. These words: minggu, bulan, tahun. Minggu, bulan, tahun. Okay, so if I use minggu, bulan, tahun with lepas, it gives the meaning last week, month or year. Minggu lepas, last week. Bulan lepas, last month. Tahun lepas, last year. And if you use a specific duration of time with lepas, it means ago. 2 minggu lepas, 2 years ago. Setahun lepas, 1 year ago. 3 bulan lepas, 3 months ago. Okay, let's take a look at some example sentences. Before that, let's take a look at these words. Datang, 3, kawan, dari, mula, belajar, bahasa, datang again, so minggu, bulan, tahun. Okay, let's take a look at the first sentence. Saya datang Malaysia 3 tahun lepas. Saya datang Malaysia 3 tahun lepas. I come to Malaysia 3 years ago. Okay, so I came to Malaysia 3 years ago. Saya datang Malaysia 3 tahun lepas. Okay, so some of you might have learned the expression 3 tahun yang lalu. So it has the same meaning, exactly the same meaning, except that in spoken Malay we don't really use that expression. So we say 3 tahun lepas more commonly. Okay, that's more natural. Okay, next. Number 2. Kawan saya dari Korea mula belajar bahasa Melayu bulan lepas. Kawan saya dari Korea mula belajar bahasa Melayu bulan lepas. Kawan saya, my friend, dari Korea, from Korea, mula belajar, start learning bahasa Melayu, Malay language, bulan lepas, last month. Kawan saya dari Korea mula belajar bahasa Melayu bulan lepas. Number 3. Dia datang minggu lepas. Dia datang minggu lepas. He or she came last week. Minggu lepas, last week. Yeah? So, he or she came last week. So, that's the meaning of lepas. So, it can mean last or duration plus ago. Okay, lastly, let's take a look at the word selepas. So this is when normally it becomes tricky for learners because they confuse between lepas and selepas because in conversational Malay, we can shorten selepas to lepas. So we do say lepas also for the meaning after. Okay, but selepas can only mean after, and lepas now can mean last, ago, and after we shorten the word selepas. Okay, I hope that's not too complicated for you. Okay, let's take a look at the words here. Kelas, pergi, minggu, belajar, bahasa, boleh, cakap, sikit-sikit, dia, kenyang, banyak. Okay, let's take a look at the first sentence. Selepas kelas ni, saya nak pergi gym. Selepas kelas ni, saya nak pergi gym. After kelas ni, this class, saya nak pergi. I want to go to the gym. Selepas kelas ni, saya nak pergi gym. Nombor 2, number 2. Lepas 3 minggu belajar bahasa Melayu, saya boleh cakap sikit-sikit. Lepas 3 minggu belajar bahasa Melayu, saya boleh cakap sikit-sikit. After 3 weeks learning Malay language, bahasa Melayu, saya boleh cakap. I can speak sikit-sikit, a little. Lepas 3 minggu belajar bahasa Melayu, saya boleh cakap sikit-sikit. And the last sentence for today's video is number 3. Dia kenyang lepas makan banyak. Dia kenyang lepas makan banyak. He or she kenyang. Kenyang means full, but only for eating. Okay. So, dia kenyang lepas. Okay, lepas in this case is actually selepas, but we shorten it to lepas. Okay. Makan banyak, to eat a lot. So he is full, or he became full after eating a lot. Okay. So in this case, okay, when you want to mean after, so you can choose to use lepas or selepas. But guess what? In spoken Malay, we always prefer the shorter version. So you may hear lepas more than selepas. Okay. Okay. And that's all for today. Sekian. Terima kasih dan jumpa lagi. Thank you and see you again. And don't forget to follow us on How to Malay. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, How to Malay. And if you're interested in some of our courses or lesson notes, you can visit howtomalay.com. Thank you. Terima kasih dan jumpa lagi.